Have you guys really had the opportunity to, wake up in the morning and have your trade that you placed last night go full CP? That is what happened. This is one of my first very few instances that I personally took with my own analysis, and I held down the trade for the entire night and it hit a full CP, and that is the trade that I will be discussing on today's trade breakdown, right? But before we dive into that, let me give you a small lore or like the story of how I took this trade, because it's kind of cute. Don't tell my mom, but I was awake up until 3 a.m. in the morning. There were a few people, a few friends of mine who turned up to the house, and we were playing board games. We are living, earning adults playing board games from about 11 p.m. till 3 a.m. in the morning. I was so bored during the board games because like the games were getting too much mind ball knowledge that I had to kind of, distract myself with it. So I took out my phone and then I got a notification saying gold hit one of my zones that I marked out for the day. So yeah, all I did, I was just waiting for the 5-minute change of character. Price gave me the 5-minute change of character. I just set a limit order. And once the game got over, I went and slept. And then I woke up the next day, full CP. Boom. What a story. All right. I'm so excited to explain to you guys about this trade technically, and the journal and the FundingPips dashboard, everything, all that. All right, cool. I'll catch you in the next part of the video. Bye. Alrighty, let's first walk you through the dashboard so you guys can see the proof, and then we go into the trading journal, and then I'll walk you down to the technical analysis of things. This is my FundingPips dashboard, and we started it Feb 25, and we were up 3% in a week. In one proper week of trading, like 1.5 weeks of trading, which is not bad. You can see the average loss and you can see the average win, profit factor, all of that good stuff. And yeah, that's about it. And this is the buy trade that I took. You guys can see the $302, and I made it's a proper 1:3 setup right here. So this is the trade that I will be talking about, right? Let's go into my trading journal. So it was 5th. It was 5th because it was 4th late night, like 5th early morning. So I just put it as 5th. You can see that the trade executed at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, like during your Asia session, right? This was my entry, my SL, and my TP, my risk, and you can see my exit price, how much I've got, and just the fees. Asia session, it was a 15-minute zone and a 5-minute execution, entry execution. All right, so this was our 4 hours chart, right? So this is your 4 hours chart, you can see. And what do we have? We have a classic 2 swing setup, right? So this is the exact plan that I was planning. So now coming down into the 15, because you use 15 minutes when you're playing with 4 hours chart. Right, this was the 15-minute zone that price created. Yes, we did not get a change of character. I could see that. I have still marked it right here. Only if price breaks this point will we ever turn bullish, and then we can enter from somewhere from here to go long, right? But what I had noticed is that price slowly shifted up, leaving this inefficiency down here, right? You have this inefficiency, you have this inducement, you have all this liquidity to be grabbed, while building up. So that is the exact trade setup that this idea was, right? And once price comes back down into this 15-minute zone, price held it beautifully. Like you can see price holding, you can see the U-shaped pattern, you can see price slowly coming down properly and then giving us the shift and then shifting going up, right? So that is the pattern that I noticed right here when I analyzed, and that's why I had to enter on this trade for going longs. So this was the 15-minute zone that I had marked and also given in my daily analysis videos that I upload every single day in the morning, right before London and after Asia, basically. You can go check that out. I post it every single day. All you have to do is just subscribe and do all that good stuff. Anyways, coming down into the 5 minutes, you can see that price comes down, and then up. So this was the last break of structure for the downside. So this will give me the change of character, and this would have given me a confirmation, full confirmation that price has shifted. But the change of character is more than enough. So price gives me a change of character. This is the exact order block left. And yeah, so I just execute it from the order block. You can see, just executed from the order block, put the SL right below the swings, and yeah, going for a 1:3. You can even see this liquidity setup before the fair value gap. So I could have even placed it almost 50% of the fair value gap, or even to cover the full fair value gap, but in that case price would have slowly come back down into my entry point, which is kind of bad. So I just went for a normal 1:3 setup. Price tapped in the start of Asia. The start of Asia is right here in this candle. Price tapped in the start of Asia, and then boom, straight up, and I woke up to profit. That's about it. It's a pretty easy analysis. It's an easy trade. And what this trade did to me was that once I made this 1:3 on Friday and I woke up in the morning, that kind of psychologically affected me to, you know, I didn't feel like trading that day because I kind of made my target already. So I didn't force any trades. And even for news, I really analyzed the news during my Friday's daily analysis video, and I gave my prediction all the way in the morning itself that it's going to be buy. But I still did not take it because I was like kind of psychologically affected to the point that I did not want to risk over trade, or, you know, mentally I just wasn't there. So I didn't want to, you know, execute a trade when I'm not in the physical or in the mental state of, you know, efficiency. So I just skipped the news trade, and yeah, we'll see what I wrote in my journal. Yeah, you can see that, yeah, basically I did the analysis early in the morning, 2:30 a.m. because I was up and bored, and then the zone got tapped, activated, gave me a short and late night. So all I did was set SLTP and limit entry and slept off. I woke up to the profit. That makes me very relaxed and so patient that I don't even feel like taking the trades for today. But that's the job, right? To analyze, to stay on top of the game and take opportunities as presented. This was basically the 15-minute order block that was made when price tapped into the 4 hours zone and then flew up. There was very good liquidity, but my target was to just collect the 1:3 and move out just as planned, and price tapped the sell order block from 2 days back and moved towards the buy zone. So now we can see probably the move back up before selling again. That was the plan I have drawn for today. So that is exactly what I said, right? Initially you had the zone up. So when price goes up, leaves all the liquidity on the bottom, and that's why price came down, and I sold that. And now when price comes back down to the bottom, you have the liquidity to go back up. So that is what is the trade that I captured today. So yeah, that was easy to explain. It was a very simple trade. I hope you guys understood it. Hope you guys like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and yeah, just drop me in the comment whatever you felt, whatever you feel like. Cool. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you. Bye bye.